everyone, I'm Verity Bowditch, and today we're going to be doing a 15-minute full body flow of Pilates, multi-level so anyone can take part. Let's get started with the warm-up. So let's just all start to think about our posture. Our feet are hip width apart. I'm just going to rock backwards and forwards till we get our weight evenly distributed across our bodies. Stir up through our legs, squeeze through our glutes, and come to the natural curve of our spine. So if you've never done Pilates before, let's place our hands on our pelvic bones and just going to tuck into our pelvis till we get that natural alignment. So if this is position A, all the way forward, and this is position C, all the way back, we want position B, so just somewhere in the middle. Once we feel we've got that natural alignment of our spine, I want us to draw up, or grow 2 inches. Imagine that helium balloon is attached to the top of our heads, pulling us up to the ceiling. Let's come to our abdominal muscles. Imagine someone punching you in the stomach, so you're really contracting throughout the class. Place our hands on our ribs. I want us to really get into our Pilates zone. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. So if you're doing this in your living rooms, in your gardens, just close your eyes. Get that breathing right. Still squeezing through those abs. Bring our arms down by our sides. Start to release that tension in our neck. Rolling from one side over to the other side. Keep breathing. Let's start to roll through those shoulders. Bringing those shoulder blades back and down through our backs. We're still lengthening and lifting at the same time. We're still growing 2 inches. Start to roll through our hips one way, rolling through our hips the other way. Let's bring one knee up into our chest, challenging our balance, rolling through our ankles. Keep smiling, rolling through the other way. Let's grab that foot, inhale to exhale, bring the arm out to the side, keep that balance, coming into a quad stretch. Bring that arm up to that ear, inhale to exhale as we lean forward. Coming back into center. Let's go on the other side, the other knee into our chest, shoulders are back and down, rolling through the ankle one way, rolling through the other way. Coming into a quad stretch, arm out to the side, shoulders are back and down. Keep that balance, no wobbling. Arm up to our ear. Inhale to exhale as we bend forward, holding that balance. Coming back up to center. Let's take our feet hip width apart, shoulders are back and down, hands in prayer position. Inhale to exhale as we come down into a squat, coming up straight. Exhaling as we squat. Keep the shoulders back and down. Keep that weight on the back of our heels. Starting to warm up those glutes. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1, well done. Let's take those feet a little bit wider. Turn those feet out, shoulders back and down, back into prayer position. Inhale to exhale, let's squat, knees are over our toes. Keeping that chest up, opening up through our shoulders. We're still lengthening, lifting up as we squat down. Coming back up to straight. Let's do 2 more here. Now we've warmed up, let's get straight into the workout. Let's come to the back of our mats and come into our roll down. So let's think about that good posture again. Feet hip width apart, we're drawing up, we're growing 2 inches, shoulders are back and down. We're going to tuck our chin into our chest as we roll down with our upper back, our mid back, our lower back. We're going to go all the way to the floor. We're not trying to touch the floor, we're just working our back mobility. We're going to hang here. Inhale to exhale as we peel back up, stacking each vertebra on top of each other. Our lower back, our mid back, our thoracic back, our upper back, head and neck, shoulders are back and down. Let's go down again, starting with our head and our neck. Upper back, lower back, coming all the way down to the floor. So coming into a full roll down, which is great for anyone with lower back pain, or any wiggles in their back. Coming back up again. This time, inhale to exhale, we're going to take a back bend, reaching back, opening up through the chest. Coming into our last roll down, going forward, chin into our chest. Lowering down vertebrae by vertebrae, all the way to the floor. here, knees are soft. We're going to walk our hands forward, coming into that downward dog position. Let's drive those heels in towards the mat. Let's take a foot pedal from one side over to the other. Keep breathing going. Keep that core activated. How are your hamstrings feeling today? Last few foot pedals here. Let's slowly lower our knees down into the mat, coming into our 4-point kneeling position. So here we want to make sure we've got a correct alignment, so our hands are directly under our shoulders and moving directly under our hips. Again, we're going to continue with back mobility, so inhale to exhale, let's tuck that pelvis under, rolling up with our mid-back, head and neck, pushing up. Inhale to exhale as we come back up, upper back, mid-back, lower back, sticking that thumb in the air, making sure we've still got a gap between our ear and our shoulder. Let's keep going on our own time. Inhale to exhale, tucking that pelvis under, lower back, mid-back, upper back, stretching out through the shoulders. Last time, inhale to exhale, peeling back up. Last thing to move is our head. Let's come back to that natural curve of our spine, that neutral spinal position we spoke about in that warm-up. Inhale to exhale, we're going to take one leg out behind us, reaching behind us, coming back to center. Inhale to exhale, taking the other leg, back behind us, coming back up to center. So we're just going to keep this going, making sure that we've got no wobbling going on, our core is still. Exhaling as we lengthen behind us, back to center. So listen to our bodies. If we want to add on, we can take the opposite arm away, the opposite leg, lengthening away, coming back to that 4-point kneeling position. Exhaling as we lengthen away. So listen to your body. What is it telling you? Your abs still braced, there should be no wobbling going on. Last 2 here. Last one. This time we're going to hold it and take it out on a diagonal. Holding that balance. Coming back to center. Let's go other side. Reaching out. Taking it out on diagonal. Coming back to center. One more time on each side. Making sure there's a smooth and even transition. Keeping those abs braced. We've got our good posture. We're not hunching over our backs. This time, further challenge, we're going to do the same arm, same leg. So inhale to exhale as we prepare, testing our balance, coming up onto one side, switching to the other side. You might feel a bit of wobbling going on here, but that's completely normal if you've never done it before. Exhale, lengthen away, back to center. Last time here, back to center. Let's take our right foot back behind us, our left foot back behind us, coming into that high plank position. Make sure our bum isn't in the air, we've still got a level position, shoulders directly under our hands. Inhale to exhale as we push back into that downward dog position, driving those heels into the mat. Couple of breaths here. We come back into that high plank position. I want us to take a right knee drop, join it with the other knee, a left knee drop, join it with the other knee. Let's come into some heel kicks. Other side. Inhale to exhale, let's push back into that downward dog position. Back to high plank. Let's do that one more time. Drop that right knee, join it back to high plank. Drop that left knee, join it back to high plank. Bum kicks. Keeping that core strong. Inhale to exhale, last downward dog. Pushing back. Coming back into that high plank position. Let's slowly lower ourselves down to the mat. We're going to work our backs now. Let's place our arms down by our sides. Palms are facing the ceiling. Inhale to exhale as our chest comes off the floor, our gaze is forward, our shoulders are backing down. Lowering ourselves back down to the mat. Inhale Inhale to exhale, shoulders are back and down, palms are turning in towards the base of our legs, coming back down again. So we're coming into the dart now, working our upper back, working our lower back. A great one for anyone who's suffering with back posture. Inhale to exhale, making sure we're pinning our shoulder blades back together, we're looking up, gaze is forward. So we're exhaling as we're coming off the mat, turning our palms in towards our legs. Let's think about what our legs are doing. They should be zipped up together, our glutes should be squeezing together. Lowering ourselves back down. Let's just do 2 more here, focusing on our spine mobility, working through each vertebrae. Last one. Let's place our hands by our ears this time. We're going to work our legs. So focusing on our lower back. Squeezing those legs together, squeezing those glutes. Inhale to exhale, let's lift those legs. Lowering them back down again. Just going to keep this going. Working on our lower back, squeezing those legs together. The core is still braced. Exhaling as we lift. Last 2 here. Done, keep breathing. This time we're going to lift our head off the floor as well as lifting our legs. Inhale to exhale, lifting off the floor. Keeping those shoulders down, lowering ourselves back down again. So we're really working through that spine mobility, coming into a dish shape, lowering ourselves back down again. Let's do 2 more here. We should be feeling this now on our backs. Working our posture. Last one here, if we can, we're going to hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lowering back down again. Well done, everyone. Let's come up into a half cobra, pushing back into a full cobra. Inhale to exhale, let's come back into the child pose, buttocks towards our heels, stretching forward. Stretching out that lower back that we just worked. A couple of breaths here. Let's get our breath back. Before we come onto our seat bones, we're going to work our abs now. Coming into that rest position, shoulders are back and down. Our feet are hip width apart, palms are facing each other. We're still lengthening and lifting, we've grown 2 inches. Inhale to exhale, let's tuck that tailbone underneath us, lowering ourselves down, coming back up to that seated position, shoulders are back and down. So we're just going to keep that going, using our abs to stabilize us against gravity. So if we're a beginner and new to Pilates, we might just be going a little bit of the way down. But if we want to test ourselves, we can go a bit further of the way down. So we're trying to find that halfway position from being all the way back down on the mat and being all the way on our seat bones. So it's different for everyone. So concentrating on tucking that pelvis underneath us, curving through our back, so using our abs to stabilize us. Coming back up to seated, shoulders are back and down. Exhaling as we come back into that C-curve position, coming back up to straight. Let's do 2 more here, remembering to breathe out as we roll back. Last one here, squeezing through that core. Let's extend our legs out in front of us, we'll reach up, stretching over, stretching out those hamstrings, stretching out that lower back. Inhale to exhale, bending through those legs again, palms are facing each other. This time we're going to come back, working those obliques as one arm comes out to the side, coming back up to center. Other way, other arm out to the side, coming back to center. So we're adding a twist this time, which really focuses on the obliques. Exhale. Well done. You starting to feel it yet? Let's do 2 more on each side. Shoulders are back and down, we're still lengthening and lifting. Last one here. Let's extend those legs out in front of us, palms are facing each other. We're going to roll back all the way down to the mat. Last one who gets there wins. So let's tuck our pelvis underneath us, rolling through our lower back, our mid back, our upper back, head and neck, arms come past our ears, it's full body stretch. Let's take our arms down by our sides, bend through our knees, coming into that rest position. Shoulder blades relax into the mat. Let's focus on that natural curve of our spine. We might want to tuck into our pelvis to make sure we've got that perfect alignment. All of our backs are different. Once we think we've got it, place our hands down to the sides. We're going to add a leg slide out, back to center. Other side, leg slide out, back to center. So really focusing on our core. There's no movement going on here whatsoever. Exhaling as we leg slide. Let's take our arms up by our ears, add the opposite arm to opposite leg, sliding out, opposite arm to opposite leg, back to center. Other side, sliding out, back to center. So we can keep it here if we're a beginner. If we want to add on, we can take one knee to the tabletop position, sliding it out, back to that tabletop position at a 90-degree angle, back to center. Other side, tabletop position, sliding it out, back to center. I'm just going to keep alternating sides, opposite arm to opposite leg, sliding out, exhaling as we slide out. If we want to add on even further, we can take both of our legs to tabletop position, coming into that dead bug. We're going to try and do 10 here if we can. Opposite arm to opposite leg, sliding out, keeping that core strong. There's no wobbling going on. Our back should not be arching off the mat. Last 5, well done everyone. Last 4. Last one here, let's hold our knees into our chest, give our back a roll into the mat. Let's place our feet back onto the mat, hands down by our sides. We're just going to drop our knees out to one way, keeping that core strong. Bring those knees back to the center. Let's take them the other way. Back to center. Let's take our arms out to the side, raise one knee to the tabletop position, join it with the other. Inhale to exhale as we slowly lower over to one side. Knees go one way, head goes the other. Enjoy that stretch across our bodies. We're twisting through our mid of our back, our thoracic spine. Inhale to exhale, let's come back up to that tabletop position. Inhale to exhale, let's drop over to the other side. Enjoy that stretch. Coming back up to center. Come into that rest position, arms down by our sides. We take a right knee up to tabletop, extend it back out, bring it back to tabletop. I'm just going to keep going on this right side, keeping that core stabilized, there's no movement going on. Last 2, last 1. Let's work our left side now, coming out, back to tabletop. Exhaling as we extend away. Let's join both knees in that tabletop position. We're taking one knee out, back to center. Other knee out, back to center. So we can keep it here, or we can take our hands behind our ears. We can add a crunch up as that knee comes in. Crunch up as that knee comes in. We're going to do 10 here, working those abs. This is our last ab exercise, everyone, so make it a good one. Keep breathing. Last 5, last 4, last 3, last 1. I'm just going to add 5 crunches here. Straighten those legs up. 5 crunches here. Place our hands under our hip bones. Inhale to exhale, slowly lower those legs all the way down to the floor. Coming into that full body stretch. Well done everyone, now we're going to come into our cool down. I hope you enjoyed that workout. Let's go into a cool down. Let's start by stretching our hamstrings, lowering ourselves down to the floor, taking that right leg up behind us, gently pulling it into our chest, exhaling as we pull in. Time to get our breath back, time to stretch. Cross that foot over to the opposite knee, pick up behind that opposite leg, gently easing in. Exhaling as we come in. Let's swap legs, grab back behind that ankle, gently easing our way in. Exhaling as we pull. Cross that foot over to the opposite knee, gently easing our way in. Sitting up, crossing the opposite leg over, adding that back twist, still lengthening and lifting, keeping that good posture. Swap sides, crossing that leg over, twisting round. Back to center, coming up onto our knees, coming into that full-point position. Let's tap that pelvis under, rounding that back, coming into cat and cow for the final time. Last time here. Sneak up on our knees, let's stretch back, same arm to our same foot, lengthening through those abs that we just worked. Other side, stretching back. Let's take one leg forward, coming into a lunge. Both arms up, let's add a stretch over to one side, stretch over to the other side. Bring that hand down and lengthening out, opening up through the chest. Pushing back, kneeling. Inhale, exhale, reaching up and over, stretching out that hamstring. Let's do the other side now, lunging forward. Rolling your shoulders back. Taking your arms up, stretching one way, stretching the other way. Opening up through the chest bone. In breath, prepare out breath, coming back down. Reaching up, reaching over. Bring ourselves back down onto our front, stretching our abs for the last time. Let's half cobra. Let's full cobra. Stretching out from one side, back to the center, over to the other side, back to center. Inhale to exhale, one final child pose, buttocks towards our heels, opening up through those thighs, reaching forward, stretching out that lower back. Coming back to that high plank position, pushing back into that downward dog. Walking our hands in, finishing as we started, in a roll up, hanging down, inhale to exhale, peeling up through our lower back, mid back, upper back, head and neck. One final back bend, finishing off with rolling our shoulders. Thinking about our good posture, feet hip width apart, drawing up through our legs, squeezing through our glutes, lengthening and lifting, we've grown 2 inches. Finishing off with some deep breaths. Inhale, exhale, squat and swoop. Last time, in breath through our nose, out breath through our mouth. Finishing off on a balance of your choice. Well done everyone, I hope you enjoyed my workout. My name is Verity and I hope to see you again soon. Come and join me on the live.